Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a millionaire. I'd watch TV and see all the celebrities and all the people just living the high life. And I just wondered and dreamed and wished upon a star that one day maybe that could be me. And even though I came from humble beginnings in Kingston, Jamaica, I always had a good family that was extremely supportive. And I think that's part of the journey. That's a majority of the journey. In this video, I'm going to describe exactly how I plan to become a millionaire in 1 to 5 years. And no, that's not impossible. I'm going to outlay it for you, and hopefully you can follow along my journey, but not only follow along, walk right beside me and do the same thing for you. Hi, my name is Adrian, and this is Always Talk Money. I like to talk money as it relates to everyday life. I don't have any investing tips or get rich quick schemes. This is just a candid conversation amongst friends. Let's get into the video. Now, the first thing I want to say, this video is not meant to brag or anything like that. This is meant strictly to inspire. And in the past, when I've seen people talk on YouTube about how I became a millionaire, I always thought that was very inspiring, but also in my mind, I'm like, I wish I had seen them from the beginning. Now, this is your opportunity. If you're watching this today in May 2023, as of recording, I am literally starting from zero. So if you're watching this in that time period or in the year 2023 at all, I am literally starting from zero. And this is how I'm going to document my journey, because I think it's even more powerful to follow along someone who's actually at the starting point. It's all good and well that you can come back after you've made it and say, hey, this is how I did it. But how many people tell you ahead of time, hey, this is how I'm going to do it? Not many, right? So this is why I really wanted to make this video. This is why I wanted to put it out and make myself vulnerable, because a lot of people are not going to believe what I'm doing. A lot of people might even laugh. And that's the first lesson I want to teach you guys about becoming a millionaire. If you want to achieve something as great as that, something that the majority of the people in life will never achieve, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to doubt you, who are going to laugh at you, who are going to discredit you. A lot of people could be watching this video right now and be like, ha 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 ha, how silly he must be to think that he can become a millionaire and talk about it beforehand. People are not going to believe in you. And I want you to understand that, because even if I'm telling one person, I'm reaching one person, that's enough for me. So understand that the first lesson on this journey that I'm taking for myself is to understand that people are going to be misunderstanding your message. People are not going to fall in love with what you're doing. They're going to come at the end of the road. They're going to come at the end of the finish line, and they're going to want to hug you and kiss you and high five you. And what you're going to do is not shun them away, not do anything like that. You're going to smile and greet them with kindness and happiness. And if there's anything that you can do for them, you do it, because you know what? That's what got you where you are in the first place. Not hate and anger, but love and generosity. Second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to learn. You know, they always say knowledge is power. Well, applied knowledge is power, but you still have to gain the knowledge. How I'm going to learn is from other millionaires. Over the past 6 years, I've had a mentor. I've read hundreds and hundreds of books, listened to thousands of hours of podcasts, and God knows how many YouTube videos. If it's out there in the personal finance, self-development, business niche and space, I have consumed it religiously. In doing that, I've learned so much. I've inherited and through osmosis basically lived through all of those experiences and basically learned all of those lessons. And that's where I got my first lesson from, that most millionaires, to get where they are, they had to have resiliency. But the second thing they had to do was learn a shit ton of stuff, important stuff. Now, the third thing I'm going to do after I built resiliency, after I've learned a lot, is I'm going to teach, because that's what you need to do. You need to pay it forward. You need to find a medium to teach what you have learned. And I know a lot of people are going to look at this and they're going to say, ha 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 ha, so you expect to make $1 million by teaching other people how to make $1 million? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what the plan is. And it doesn't necessarily have to apply to personal finance or anything. If you wanted to be a millionaire in the rock climbing space, what you would do is build resiliency of people telling you rock climbing is silly. Then you would learn from other rock climbers, people who have climbed Mount Everest and stuff like that, and you would understand all the lessons. You would learn from all the lessons, and then you would teach other people behind you who also wanted to do that. And you have to choose a medium of teaching. Mine happens to be YouTube and my website, alwaystalkmoney.com, where I blog, and everything that I'm putting on video is things that I have learned from other millionaires. And you create a chain of events where you are learning, teaching, and you continue to do that for a long enough time period, and people are going to follow you. You're going to build an audience because you're just giving all of this free value away. So you have to find your medium of teaching, and that medium of teaching has to reach a lot of people, because to get a lot of money, you have to help a lot of people, right? And so mine, as I said, YouTube and my blog, my website. You can do it on Twitter, you can do it on LinkedIn, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on TikTok. There's a lot of ways to get your message out there. You can do it even by writing books, whether digital or hardcover. You can do it by starting to write movies, and you can do it through music, right? There's a lot of methods of teaching, because I promise you, whatever it is that you're interested in, there are like-minded people just like you. There's 8 billion people on the planet. You just have to find your circle. You have to find your audience. So you learn and then you teach. As if this video is providing you with value so far, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and be a part of the journey. Watch this journey as I do it. Will I win or will I fail? You only will find out if you subscribe. So maybe subscribe to see if I'm going to make it or not. Now, after you've been teaching, and you have to teach freely, so put it out on all of the mediums for free, the next thing you're going to do, and the next thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to charge for that teaching. And a lot of people will get nervous at this point. It's like, how can I charge money for something that I've been giving away for free? If you do something well, then you should be paid for it. This is capitalism at the end of the day, right? And for an example, I will show you. If you go to the supermarket, you'll see buy one, get one free. They give out the free value, but you still bought the thing that they're giving away for free. You don't see no one complaining about, oh, you gave me that free, so why would I need to buy it? If you go to a new restaurant, they might have an opening weekend special where you get a free meal. If you go to a barbershop, you might get your first haircut free. If you sign up for any subscription service, you'll get your first month free, your second month free, your third month free, right? Even if you sign up for an apartment complex and you want to sign a new lease, you might get a referral bonus. That's free money, or you might get your first month's free, or you might get your deposit free. In every walk of life, you have to give out something free for your potential customers before they become paid. So me giving out my blog, that's for free, alwaystalkmoney.com. Also my newsletter, you can join on the website, that's also for free. These YouTube videos twice weekly, those 2 YouTube videos a week for free. Once you give out all this free information, you charge money for some paid products. Like I have my investing ebook. That is a paid product. It's on my website, linked down below in the description. But people are not going to feel bad about paying for your things because you're suddenly starting to charge for it. And if you're feeling guilty about charging for something that you want to sell, then it means that 1, you don't think you're providing good value to charge for it, or 2, you think you're probably taking your customers or your audience for granted, or you're taking advantage of them. And if you're doing that, then you probably shouldn't charge for it. But me personally, I wouldn't feel any way about charging for my goods and services in the future, because I know that in my heart, I'm ethical and I'm going to provide the requisite value for someone to pay for my services. And consistency is key as well. It doesn't mean that you give out one piece of free content and then charge for 5 other pieces of content. It doesn't work like that. At this point, at the time of recording, I have 50 videos on my YouTube channels. I have like 30 blog posts. I'm putting out newsletters every single week, and I'm doing all of this by myself. This is 20, 30, 40 hours of work every single week that I'm giving away all for free. And that's not even counting the time that I took to learn that information, right? So when I charge, I'm charging, and I don't feel bad about it, and my audience is not going to feel bad about giving me money for it. You build a big enough audience, you will be able to scale something like this very, very quickly. And quickly is relative, because this is a 1 to 5 year plan. In 5 years from now, my landscape of everything will completely be different. The next step I'm going to take is, once I get that initial capital, whether it's YouTube AdSense or my paid products from my website or on my YouTube, I'm going to take that money and invest it in ETFs, mutual funds, all the things that I've been investing in, but I'm going to be investing a lot more money. And also, I have other business ventures that I want to take on. I love watches, and I would love to start a watch company, and that's money that I need. That's startup capital that I need to start a watch company. I have the concept, I have the ideas, and it's all written down in my grand old idea book. In 2 to 3 years, when I've made money off of YouTube and my content creation and digital products from sponsors, affiliate links, and paid products that I'm going to sell, I'll use that money to then invest into my watch business, invest into my stocks, bonds, ETFs, mutual funds, all those things. I'm going to invest in that. And also, there's 2 other things that I would love to open. I go to the gym all the time. I love the gym. I would also love to open a gym, and then I would like to open a restaurant, but I don't know what type of restaurant, but that's all within my 5-year plan. And this part of the plan is called reinvesting. So many people get their initial break, and what they do is they get that first $10,000, that first $20,000, and they start buying cars, clothes, going on trips, and flexing. That's not what I'm going to do. Every single penny that I earn is going to be reinvested into my hopes and dreams and my businesses, because I'm an entrepreneur at heart. That's what I love to do. I love to talk business. I love to talk money, and I love to create opportunities. And I would love for my website to get big enough and my YouTube channel to get big enough for me to hire people, editors, other staff writers, other presenters on this YouTube channel. There's a reason why a lot of people have their own names on their YouTube channel, but I don't have mine, because at some point I can see a future where even one of my subscribers, one of you guys, are here presenting the video topic, because it's not reliant on me. It's not on my name. This is a company, and it's a company that I want to be able to provide opportunities for people, provide gainful employment. And also, I made a pledge to myself that when I was going to go into business, I would never start a company that would pay less than $50,000, meaning the least paid employee will be making $50,000. And so for me, that's very important. And so I want to scale my businesses and build them in the right way so that I can be able to fulfill that goal. But that's it. That's my Millionaire blueprint. I'm going to build resiliency, learn a whole bunch of shit, teach it back to people for free, and then charge for it. Get all that initial income and capital, reinvest into other businesses that I would love to do, and then you repeat that and you scale. And if it all sounds too simplistic, then maybe it isn't for you. But I promise you, the people that get it, and the ones that don't. And if I can change at least one mind out there that you can follow along with this journey, start your journey as well, because I'm at the starting position right now. Find what it is that you want to do, learn about that, obsess about it, teach it back to other people, get paid for it eventually. Start for free first, but get paid for it eventually. And then you scale, you repeat, you reinvest, and you'll be surprised. In 5 years, you can make a lot of progress. But that's the end of the video, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. New videos every Monday and Thursday, new blog posts every Tuesday and Wednesday, new newsletter every single Friday, all for free 99. Subscribe, like, and until next time, y'all have a great, wonderful day, and I will see you. Peace.